Heroes rise, heroes fall. I see them on the front line, standing tall. They're risking life and limb to answer the call. But what they fighting for? Don't know, don't care. Just along for the ride, but everyone must stand. I'ma make sure I'm the winning side.
All right, welcome back to the podcast.
Hey,
as always, yes. As always, we're here with John the Wizard Jonas.
John the Wizard Jonas, that's me.
Tim the Warlock Filnir.
I'm a warlock. Wait, no, I'm a warlock. I don't know. I'm a warlock.
And Sam the War Priest Abel.
He only came out as a warlock last episode, so it's really.
That's right. You did. You just came out as a warlock. Hey, how do you feel? Do you feel okay?
You know what? I feel like there's a strong community around me.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm glad.
I feel great.
Except the one person you actually told it to said, "Don't you ever say that again."
That's true. Oh my God, my bad as DM. Like, oh my goodness,
Wasn't
like,
exactly
really
the most
paces.
I
supportive
just wanted to be accepted.
kind of
Yeah.
process. Yeah.
Completely shot down.
So we're just gonna say. So you guys in the last episode.
Well, hold on now. Sorry,
you-
just because I interrupt all the time doesn't mean you don't have to introduce me.
Yeah, you still got to introduce him.
I did.
Well,
I
he
did.
did. You were just interrupting
You
while
just-
he.
You were talking over
Oh,
me. Yeah.
sorry.
Sam
I didn't
Sam the War Priest Abel.
Hey, hi everybody.
Wah, wah, wah.
I'm gonna bring it up. I'm bringing the energy up.
Take it up. Take it up. So last episode we saw the Dungeon Dads in a go to tea, which was really exciting, and they saw
With our pinkies up.
That's right. They saw Jesus from the Orc Wars, and they saw Rella Splittoe. He is real. They heard that there's a couple of different forces now in the brain. It's really sort of solidifying for them. You have the Adaran army. You have Hark army. We have Felipe Madamba, who is the gnome on Pantherback, who seems to be organizing an overthrow of all of these groups, which we already knew about that, I think. But now we see that the embassy goers also have their own sort of desires in the way that things go in the valley. And they met up with Rella, who is taking them on a mission to recover a kidnapped woman who was kidnapped from the tower. And I think it's important for us to remember the tower has been central. Literally, it's central in the sense that it separates Hark from Adair, but that the tower was fought over in the Battle of the Bands, which we've talked about a few times in the podcast. The tower was lost by Hark army. Waverly Cloudsack has a tower which he has built to rival the tower that's on the Breen River. And now we have someone who was captured from inside the tower, who is being sought after by basically all the sides. And now that's what you guys are looking for her. Any questions from you all? Did I do a decent job of
That was a great recap.
catching
Yeah, I
up?
love the details from previous episodes that are
Yeah.
bringing in what's relevant to this one.
Yeah.
That was really helpful
Thanks.
for us too.
Oh, good. I'm glad. Yeah, it's been a little bit.
Let's go find this Sil MacGuffin.
Yeah, so no, come on now. This is not Sil MacGuffin. Don't be doing that. This is a fully formed, rounded character that I really hope you get a chance to talk to. Like, I rolled her up. I spent hours on Sil Moonbrook, and if you just like slice her throat or something, it's fine. It's fine. I'm used to it. But so Rella is from Filnir's past. She's Filnir's best friend, and she is a what I call a sort of come to Bahamut, and Bahamut is the good dragon god, and so she has led them to the forest, and she made a little prayer, and her necklace has sort of floated up off of her body and is now leading them deeper into the forest.
I'm gonna try to sneak.
Oh, so she looks over at you, and she actually casts Pass Without Trace on all of you, including Saber. So
Nice.
so pass without trace allows you to add 10 to your stealth rolls.
I actually, with my -1 to stealth, rolled a 17.
Oh,
Oh,
you don't
amazing.
even want that plus 10, do you?
I mean, I'll take
So
it.
plus 10.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
Plus 10.
Oh,
Yeah.
There you go.
shit. Sorry.
What is it?
I have disadvantage. I got to roll again.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, are we stealthing already? Or are you just rolling?
He's decided he's
You
going to
just
go
wanted
stealth.
I was stealthy.
9.
Plus 10.
Plus 10. 19.
Plus 10.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
great.
yeah. Are we
I
all
need
stealthing?
to-
Is Rella stealthing?
Rella stealthing.
I have a
yeah.
question because
Yep.
I am still disguised in this costume and look like a halfling. How much longer do I have on Corin's visage?
Do you want me to tell you the secret? Take some damage.
Well,
Okay.
I will also tell, I mean, you don't just look like a halfling. You are a halfling.
You are half.
In theory, he should have
Right.
all different stats and everything too, right?
Alter self. I think you keep your wisdom, charisma, and intelligence score, but you change your things. But just
But we don't want to waste time with all of that.
somebody punch him. Just somebody
Well,
punch him.
I think Rella should just slap me because
All
I
right.
think maybe she knows. I
Yeah.
don't know, maybe not. But it seems like if these guys haven't done it yet.
Yeah. So she
Wait a
slaps
second.
you.
Um,
What's that? Go ahead.
I think I may have found a plot hole. I mean,
Okay.
Despo Goodshower is a fighting woman.
She
Are you
is.
telling me
Yeah.
every time she takes damage, she grows her bits back?
Turns back into a man.
I rolled a concentration check for her every single time she was hit. She was
Are
only
you
hit twice.
serious?
She was only hit twice. I was so hoping in the early stages that you would be fighting and then wearing her same armor that she would
And
walk
suddenly
out
be-
in
yeah.
her other self and have to like chug one of those potions. It just didn't happen. So
That's
wow.
funny.
yeah,
Wow.
but
That's
you
incredible.
can, but like for many of the concentration checks, you're allowed to fail on purpose. Your concentration check. So I'm just gonna.
And,
I'll hit
and
her,
he
take-
and he didn't even know he was concentrating.
No, he didn't. He didn't. You're gonna take 2 damage, and you are your old self. You rip through. You rip through. your
Hulk
halfling
style.
digs Hulk style.
He's just
that you were
wearing a pair of purple pants now.
yeah,
That's good. That voice was not so easy
Yeah.
to maintain. I was reaching for the water bottle a lot last session.
Rella does look over at you, and first of all, she's kind of impressed. She hasn't seen you without clothes on in a bit.
In a
And-
bit.
In a bit.
Yeah,
and she looks over, and the very first thing she says is, "Filner, what's wrong with your eyes?
What do you mean?
You have red eyes, Phil."
You mean they weren't
You guys
always
haven't
that
seen
way?
You guys have only seen him with the red eyes, yeah. On his character sheet, they were blue, so that's how she knew him. But they're red now.
We didn't know that was weird, Phil. Otherwise, we would have said something.
Yeah, I suppose I haven't looked in a mirror much recently. Let me put on this armor very quickly, if you don't mind.
And he's
It'd be much
you
more
know,
useful
it's
on
been
my
a-
body than
It's
in
been
my
a few
hands.
weeks, right? He's like sort of cut now. He's been,
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
he
I've
used
lost
to
yeah,
be
no,
that
pudgy,
he's
doughboy
little,
weight.
you know.
Well, and also he adds his charisma modifier to his attack rolls and his damage now, and so he like, I don't know what
I
it
could
looks
still be
like.
chubby.
Yeah, I don't know what it looks like to be like to be handsomely slicing people. Like I don't know exactly how that like looks on a body, but I have to think you probably look more cut than you were before. Like you're sucking it in or something.
Like with your force of will, you've been slicing people with your mind blades.
That's right.
you
Yeah.
Jonas is looking at their interaction and quietly taking notes.
Okay. All right. Good.
Oh,
Shall we, gentlemen?
yes, that's
Yeah, quit talking so loud. I'm sneaking.
sorry.
I-
Sorry. Should
I
roll
didn't even
should I
realize you
roll
were
stealth
there.
too?
Yeah. Roll yourself.
All right.
What'd you get, John?
I got a
All right.
29
Jesus Christ. All right, so
with the
God
added 10.
damn. I don't even understand. I'm not wearing any armor. I'm skinny as hell. My mongoose is tiny. I rolled an 8, but with the plus 10, I get an 18, which is cool. Saber got a natural 1,
But I mean, like Saber,
but he's got
Just
plus
put him
it's
5.
just a mongoose in the forest, right? Like,
He shouldn't have to stealth that much. He's so that's a 16. It's plus 5 to stealth, so it's a 6, and then a 16 with the
still decent.
That's not how
it's still
natural
it's
one
still
works.
decent.
It's the, no. It's a natural one. That's the only. There's a natural one and a critical miss and a critical. Yeah.
All right,
I'm gonna log that away.
In an effort to be completely honest, does Paraso do something?
No, he is not going to kill your mongoose with a vicious mock.
Okay, 'cause I was gonna say he's fucking dead.
No,
Yeah,
checks are one thing. It's attack rolls that he's.
Attack rolls that he cares about. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Just pick him up. Just don't use him immediately. In
I'm
combat.
just gonna dismiss him.
Okay. Okay.
He was being rowdy.
But how do you do that? How does
I just
Ionis do
snap
that?
I just snap my fingers and he's gone.
He was getting a little.
Just imagine
unruly.
there's some semblance of frustration there. That's just
Yeah.
Yeah, he Saber goes in and just ow, damn it! And I snap my
This
fingers
won't
and he's
work.
gone.
All right.
I'll bring you back later, I promise. All right.
All right. So you're heading through sort of pretty thick overgrowth, and the necklace is moving always about 5 feet ahead of Rella, and then it starts to burn very, very, very bright. And you see that on the stone that was just a normal gray looking stone, which is now glowing red, you see it's actually an eyeball on there. And it looks like a dragon's eye. And it sort of starts to shine very brightly. And Rella quickly grabs it to hide the light from the glowing stone, and she puts it in her back underneath her armor, and she says, "We're within 500 feet here. I think they might be in that clearing." And so you hit the tree line, and you can see, sure enough, this is a clearing that's about 400 feet by 400 feet, and almost exactly in the center of the clearing is a covered war wagon that has slits on the side for archers to shoot out of. It looks like it's probably got some iron on it. You see that there are 2 very well barded war horses that are hobbled right next to the wagon. They seem to be drinking out of a water sack or something. And you sort of, yeah, I'm not going to give you any more description. That's what you see right now.
Is the clearing low grass, tall grass? There's just no trees. What are we looking at?
So no trees, grass probably 3 feet high, 3 feet high. So tall, but shorter than you.
Right. Okay.
So, Rilla, I should have asked you this before we was sneaking up here, but what do you know about these horny brothers, and what can they do?
So I think that they have the ability to call animals to their aid. They are not druids, strictly speaking. They were signalmen, which meant that they carried drums and signaled to the rest of the shock troops where to go. One of them I know goes invisible sometimes, or can make people go invisible. I'm not sure if that's how Felipe Madama does it, but
What are their given names?
I don't know. Everyone just calls them the Horunae brothers. They may not even be brothers, as far as I know.
All right. Invisible, you say? I'm gonna give a look around the clearing.
So where are you gonna
That's
look?
17. I'm just looking
Okay.
for like any like suspiciously rustling grass or.
Okay. I wish you wouldn't have said that. I'm gonna give you something because you rolled a 17. That's pretty high. You see that circling above about 100 feet up is a hawk that seems to be circling almost exactly in a 50, 60 foot radius, just doing a circle around the top of the war wagon.
Hey guys, look at that hawk circling around above the war wagon. Those aren't usually nocturnal type animals, is they?
Not that I can recall.
Wonder if this is like my relationship with Saber.
You mean close and friendly?
Yes.
Loving,
maybe
and just the tiniest bit tender.
all of that, but yes, maybe this. Thank you, Abel. Maybe this hawk provides information for one of them as the scouts.
How high up is it? You said 50, 60 feet radius, but
50, 60 feet. It's
100 feet up, you said,
not
right?
quite 100, not quite 100 feet up, like under 100 feet up.
Well, fellas, I think the war wagon is going to be our problem. We gotta either find a way in or find a way to get close to it without them spotting us. Because if they can sit in there and fire at us at will, we're gonna be in real
Is it
trouble.
still connected to the? Is it still connected to the horses?
No, the horses are hobbled.
Is there maybe we could lure one of them out? I could make a dying animal sound in the woods or something. If they like animals so much.
Rella, do you have any suggestions? Does this seem like it would be them?
Yeah, Rella, what do you think we should do?
Well, you're still all benefiting from my my god's protection and stealthiness. It is a long way to go. 400 or 200 feet in open ground does seem like quite a bit.
It also doesn't make you invisible.
It doesn't make you invisible. That hawk is going to have a good chance of seeing us. But then again, I mean, Phil, you know how we were back in the day. Like, why not just go ahead and get there as fast as possible?
You want to just sprint across the field?
Seems like a bad idea to you.
I mean, if they've got arrows pointed at us from inside the wagon, it does seem like we're tempting fate a bit. Yeah. But
We don't know if they're looking for us, though.
that's true. But I can only imagine,
Well,
given what I've seen with Ionis and his mongoose, that one of them is perhaps just staring down at a boring field of grass from up on high in the eyes of the hawk.
Mm.
And anybody...
You think
I
they're
don't
that
have
familiar with each other, huh?
I don't have the ability to change the... We've been adventuring for some time now. This is our 12th episode, to be exact.
Our 12th episode of adventuring.
Could we do some form of ruse? Maybe I run towards the wagon and say that I'm in trouble.
Can you change the weather? Can you bring on a fog?
Who are we speaking to?
Anybody? I can't. I mean, Ionis, I was imagining you would be the most likely.
Yeah, can you do anything besides set this whole field on fire?
I could make a very small fog, but I feel like I need a few levels to change the weather.
How big a fog?
5 feet by 5 feet by 5 feet.
You don't have fog
well-
cloud. You only have minor illusion. Is that what that means?
Just minor illusion.
Well, I could do something here. I could call to my god and to provide sanctuary to one of you, and perhaps that will keep them from attacking you. They will still see you, but they will be unable to loose their arrows at you.
Yeah, but what about the rest of us?
I don't know.
Do we have a Festivus?
Filnir, you I saw you make duplicates of yourself.
Yes, I can do that.
I have also picked up this ability.
Perhaps we charge in as 8 men.
8, yes, we can look like a rather large force.
And then
charging
perhaps
in.
Abel and Rella charge in behind us, obscured by the...
Yes.
While we're talking about this, I'm going to take a closer look at the war wagon
Okay.
specifically. That's a 10. Is there a door? Is there an open door? Is there a locked door?
So you can't tell if it's locked or not. 400 feet. I mean, it's
200
pretty
feet,
far.
right?
I mean, 200 feet. Yeah. I mean, so what's different about this from what you would normally expect to see is that the place where they hitch the horses in the front, that's actually where the door is, and there's actually no place to sit if you were driving the horses. So actually the reins go into the actual war wagon, so the only thing that's not protected are the horses in this. So the door is not open currently, but you have seen war wagons like this before, Abel.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, Filnir, you've seen them too. They're
And what is the standard way of taking out a war wagon in my experience?
Usually underneath it is not well armored.
Mm-hmm.
So with the horses not on it though, I mean the real thing with the war wagons is that they just run people over.
Yeah.
In battle. So these guys are not using it, at least right now, not using it in that way. I mean, it's just sitting there in the field.
I mean, we could try to scare the horses, and perhaps somebody would come out to try to bring them back. But that may also be obvious unless we can somehow throw that spook from another direction. But this field is very large.
Okay. I say everybody's got something that can shoot 100 feet, right?
Yep.
All right. I say we all
can do, yes.
On the count of 3, take a shot at that hawk. And something that's silent, right? And then the second we take it out, hopefully, we sprint for the door of that wagon. And hopefully there's some confusion or stealth, I should say. We probably don't need to sprint. We just stealth towards the wagon and hope that with their eyes in the sky gone, they can't pick us out before we close.
Can we reach it? If it's 100 feet up, but it's 50 feet radius from the wagon, and we're 200 feet away from the wagon.
So we just wait till he circles close to us. All right.
Yeah, when he circles close to you, it'll be 50.
Just get out your A squared, B squared plus C,
So he's still going to be a ways.
You can't shoot the hypotenuse, man. It's too far.
Yeah.
Well, I can't shoot it with a
a
guiding bolt. Anybody decent with the long?
I can do 120.
Mine's 120.
Yeah.
Still not
what's my missile?
Nobody got a longbow? Ooh.
No, I could make them, but I don't have any arrows.
Yeah, it's just 120.
Yeah.
I got a spear, right?
Rella looks at you guys and she says, "I don't truck with distance." And she pulls out her short sword and she says, I like to see a man's eyes when I sink this into him. And I like to say a little prayer for Bahamut when I do it.
Oh, Rella. I'm not sure if I like you more or less now.
Rella, this is surprising.
Is it, Phil?
I think you will be surprised too.
All right. So we've dilly-dallied enough. What are we going to do?
Stealth in 100 feet. You stealth in 100 feet, and then
Yeah,
you'll be within 120 foot range of the.
I just don't know if it
Of
makes more
the,
sense to do that or to dash.
All right. Yep, let's do
Run
it.
our asses off.
So
I guess we'll stealth
do we need
until
to
they see
re-roll
us.
stealth checks?
Yeah.
Yep, and I need to re-roll. I gotta roll a perception for this hawk,
Okay.
and it has advantage.
It
on
is.
this too,
It
so.
is night.
I got a
Yeah.
14 with the because we have pass without trace.
Yeah, you got pass without trace. Although
I got a
John still
natural one. I
Yeah,
got a natural one.
Yeah, still that's what plus your stealth mod plus 10.
But Tom is saying that a natural one is still a critical
yeah.
failure.
Natural one is natural one.
I rolled an 8, guys.
with
Good job.
disadvantage. Yeah.
Good
Plus
job.
10, right? So 18 for
All
you.
right. So 18. I'm a
Ugh,
sneaky
the
man.
guy with the armor.
Okay.
Damn.
All right, and Rella got a 25. Okay. So let's get some initiative rolls.
Okay.
Unbelievable.
How far did we make it in on this?
All right, 16.
13.
I'll tell you in a second.
I also got a
Okay.
13.
All right, so Jonas, you got a 16. Filner, you got a 13.
13.
And Abel, you got a 13. Okay. All right, let's get this hawk rolled. Oh. The hawk gets a 1.
Oh, yes.
And let me get these Horunae brothers.
Oh, God. Oh.
All right. And
There's
13.
only 2 of them.
That's right.
I feel the action economy is in our favor.
All right. We'll see.
They
all right.
they wouldn't happen
So-
to have friends, would they?
No, they don't. I tell you, they don't have friends. Not yet. Okay.
Not yet.
So, Jonas, it's you. You got about 40 feet in, 30 feet in, and
and
you know,
you hear,
I'll give it to you. The hawk is
All right.
within striking distance of you.
I'm going to firebolt the hawk.
What's
Okay.
the hawk's move speed?
What'd you get?
And that is an 8.
So you see Jonas stand up from the grass, and he shoots his firebolt, and it just like shoots right past the hawk.
fire's not always the answer. God dang it, Jonas.
Okay, Saber. Oh, Saber's away. Saber
He's not here.
Is not here. All right, Filnir.
I will Eldritch Blast. That's all we can see, right? Is the hawk?
The hawk. Yeah.
Yep. I will Eldritch Blast the hawk. That is plus 6 gets me 25.
Okay. It's really sad because the hawk is like a sweet animal, and there's like nothing not to like about a good hawk companion. and your Eldritch Blast, like when it hits it, like I just hate it to be like this, but like you there's just a few feathers left. Like it just eviscerates this hawk.
So you
in
don't
the
need me to
air.
roll damage?
No, I don't need you to roll the damage. And I will say that like what you see is I guess only Jonas really would recognize this, but like you see the Fey spirit for a moment as he like punches through this thing, and it just like disappears into the ether, and that hawk is dead. Okay.
Nice shot, Filnir.
Shh, we're still sneaking.
Okay.
Sorry.
And then, yeah,
All right.
I'll just
Although I guess I should have said that when you said "Hi-ya" when you shot your firebolt. Take that, you winged fiend.
And the door
Back to the dimension you came from.
the door to the war wagon like opens wide, and you see a super handsome long-haired elf with his hair like tied up in a bun, Brooklyn style, and he steps onto the front step of the war wagon, and he looks out at you, and he can kind of make out where you are, and you see him start to cast something, and he moves his hands, and you can't hear his words, and you hear from the woods sort of directly north of you all, so about 200 feet away from you. You see the trees sort of like move open, and you see a giant boar, like huge, like we're talking like 15 feet tall, like shoulders 10 feet wide,
Like a
And
pig, right? Not like a really boring person.
No, yeah, like a pig with sort of super giant,
A huge boar comes out of the woods,
Yeah, he's like,
and he
hey
starts
guys,
telling you a story
let me tell you about Costco.
about how he's starting to get into craft brewing.
Yeah. and then that Horunae brother ducks back into the war wagon, and you see another one come out, and this one is not as good looking, but still pretty nice looking.
Wait, so he like shuts the door, and then the other brother opens the door?
No, he just ducked back in.
Okay.
Door's still wide open. Door's wide open. And the other brother moves his hands in the same way and like points at the woods over where that giant boar is. And you see like some fluttering there, and you just see a small line of boars show up there. And we're talking about a lot of boars. 8 small boars.
Come join our kickball league.
8 small boars sort of arrive in the field, and let me roll their initiative.
Damn it.
Okay, so the giant boar is going to be going after Abel. He got a 10, and all of the little bitty boars, little sweet boars, they got a 3. So
I think you should
they
have to
are-
improv something boring that they say every time they attack.
Okay. I will. I'll do it. Okay. Abel, it's you. So you now have a new battlefield. You have this war wagon in the middle, and about 200 feet directly north of you, you now have a giant boar and 8 smaller boars that are charging in at you.
I say, run for the wagon. And I run for the wagon. I'm going to take a full dash. So
right.
60 feet.
Okay. That's going to get you about halfway there.
Okay. Wait, how far are the
Okay.
boars from me?
200 feet.
Okay. And so it's sort of 200 feet to the wagon and 200 feet to the boars.
That's right.
Okay.
Yep.
So the boars are coming from the direction that we ran from? Or is
No,
it another?
you kind of came from the southwest, and they're coming from the due north of the
So
wagon.
they're points of a triangle.
Yep.
We'll see how
That's
good
right.
they are
Got
at
it.
running routes. Do they
Pretty
do
good.
they try to make the cutoff line, or are they going to try to chase us? You know.
We'll see.
Now, if I take the dash, I could still, in theory, cast with a bonus action, right?
Yeah,
But
I guess you could. That's right.
I don't.
What do you have to cast as a bonus action?
Nothing I want to cast right now.
Okay.
Okay, that's it for me. I'm just running.
Okay. Running. Okay, and the giant boar. He is going to take his full. Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry,
What?
no, I take it back. Nah, never mind. I was trying to. I can cast spiritual weapon as a bonus action. Range is 60 feet, but I might as well cast it.
Hold off.
Cast it when I can actually. I could cast it and just sort of have it hovering there, but why? I can cast it as a bonus action whenever I want.
All right. So the giant boar dashes and is charging, like in general to cut you off, Abel. But you know, he takes his 80 feet. He's now
80
he's
feet.
now about. Yep. Well, he dashed. His speed is 40. So
Boards are fast, guys. Ooh, this might have been a bad move.
So it looks like if you keep dashing and he keeps dashing, he could get you next turn. All right. That's the giant boar. You don't hear him say anything yet. Because he didn't attack yet. And then next is Rella, and Rella pulls out her short sword and just is right on your tail, Abel. She is just dashing with you. And then the 8 boars are dashing right along with the giant boar. So they're in like a V.
Like
Okay.
a herd of
Jonas,
like a herd of
back
geese,
up.
or a flock of geese. Excuse me.
That's right.
Right. Okay. How far are the boards away from us now?
So they are moving to intercept the Rella and Abel. They're still probably 150 feet away from you at the angle that they're taking.
Okay. I am going to move into expeditious retreat.
Yeah, baby.
Okay.
And I'm gonna zoom over to. I'm gonna zoom past Abel over to the wagon.
Okay. All right.
And
so
look
you're gonna
back.
So
like,
you're gonna also.
What are you doing?
So you're also doing the dash action too.
Yeah.
So you get your full 90 feet. Okay. All right. Excellent. How about you, Filner?
Well, I should have moved after I bolted the hawk, but we jumped ahead. So,
I'll let you move. That's good. You can move.
yeah, I think I will. So if I run the 30 feet, where does that put me in terms of distance to the boars?
Yeah, you'll be 30 feet behind Abel. Right now, it looks like if everyone keeps dashing, the boars and at least Abel
We ain't gonna
and
make
Rella are gonna get about 20 feet away from the wagon, and they're gonna
and then we're gonna get gored by boars.
Right. No, I'm just thinking like once I'm 30 feet, if I don't dash, what's it like? Am I within 120 feet of them or not?
Yes, you would be right at 120 feet.
Okay. So, because I could do that and then try to blast one of the boars, or I could dash. I think.
Don't let me get gored by 4 horny boars.
I mean, I think the wagon is the obvious target since Rella told us they have some power over the animals. That said, I still think
I can't see that well. Could be 4 or more.
It's 9.
Don't let me get gored by 4 or more horny boars.
Okay, so I'll just go the 30 feet, and then I will blast. I will blast the big one in the front.
The big one?
Yeah.
Okay.
That is a 13.
Okay, the 13 is going to hit.
Nice. All right, let me get my
Okay.
tenor, and that does 6 damage, and that's my turn.
Okay. All right, so we've got so we have the giant boar. He is still running to intercept, and so he is gonna turn toward Abel, and Abel, he's gonna get to you this turn.
What?
This is it.
Okay.
Um,
When he enters, I'm gonna take an opportunity reaction and stab him.
okay,
You ready for it?
I'm ready for it. Give it to me.
That is a 25
Ooh, that is a hit.
for 10 damage.
Oh my god, you guys are doing pretty good here. So he's still alive, but oof, that hurt. So he's doing what's called a relentless charge. Sorry, he's doing a charge.
Oh, good. I was wondering. I was worried it might
Sorry.
just be a regular charge.
It's a regular charge.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a regular charge. So he moved at least 20 feet, and so he is going to try to hit you with his tusk, and that is going to be an 8.
That is not gonna hit, even
all
with
right,
my
so he-
my ring mail downgrade.
So he charges right at you, and he is unable to find connection.
I realize I forgot to
you.
add my charisma modifier to that blast, by the way. So he should actually take 10
Oh, you did?
instead of 6.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
All right.
Because I do have agonizing
I'll
blast.
knock him down. He's still alive.
He's just
but
looking
still,
for a
that's-
connection,
That's
but
right.
he's not gonna get it here. So he sort of charges
You guys are
and
taking
tries
him
to
down.
gore me, and I dodge out of the way and poke him one.
You guys have taken him down to half. Half. That's quite impressive for 3 actions.
Guys, I scored on this horny boar.
Okay, well, and now Abel, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna stab it again. Spear, one-handed, and that is a 24,
Oof, that's gonna hit.
Damn.
and that is 9 damage.
Oh my goodness, you're doing a lot of damage to these people. This thing.
And then I raise my spear high over my head and say, "Tempest, you ugly old coot, give me the power to strike down my enemies." And a ghostly spear detaches itself from my spear and shoots out to the boar.
All right.
And that is going to be a 20.
Ugh, that's another hit.
And now this one's D8.
Nice.
I got to get my D8 out. That is a 8 total.
Whoa. Oh my god, he's so fucked up. This giant boar, it's still standing, but man, he is not doing too well. Oh my god. Is that all you got left? That's all you got, right?
That's
Nothing more.
That's all I got.
Okay. So from inside the wagon, the jeez, what the hell is this guy gonna do? Okay. This is a hard one. you hear
so many choices to screw you guys with.
you hear him say, "Not today, and not ever," and
And I respond, yes, today, and sometimes.
He casts dispel magic on your spiritual hammer, and so you have no spiritual hammer up.
Oh, I don't get to contest that?
No, it's under level 3. I mean, you cast it as
yeah.
a second level spell, right?
Yeah, I did.
And then you
And it was
hear
a
the other
spiritual
one.
spear, by the way. But yeah.
Oh, spiritual spear. Sorry about that.
Am I able to wild counter that?
Oh, yes. Okay.
You said dispel magic.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm gonna wild counter that level 1.
Okay. All right. So just reminding us of how we do this here. The wild counter, we're gonna have a contest of magic abilities here, and so he's gonna get plus
Wait,
6
quick
because
question.
it's a level 3, and you're gonna get
Sorry,
go ahead.
rules question. Is this guy inside? Can he see? What can we see of him? Sorry. Can we see him? Is he in the wagon or did he come out?
So he is still in the wagon.
So we can't see him.
Oh, I thought you said he came out of the door.
No, so he is looking through the slits. So he has got he's in cover. But when you hear him casting the spell, you can do the Griggly's wild counter.
Okay.
So it's a target that you know that you can hear or see.
Okay. Yeah, it's
this
slightly
is
different.
not like counterspell.
Right, slightly different.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure
Yeah.
that distinction was clear.
Yeah.
Cool.
So-
Thanks, Tim.
So you're gonna do your basically a spell attack.
Yeah.
And he's gonna do a spell attack, and we shall see what happens. He gets plus 6, and you get plus 2.
Okay, I'm just rolling the d20.
Yeah. So you're gonna add your spell modifier and your what's it called? Your bonus for your proficiency bonus.
My spell attack bonus and my proficiency bonus.
Yeah. So whatever your spell attack
your
is.
spell attack bonus should include your proficiency bonus
That's
and
right.
your ability
Yeah.
bonus.
Yep.
Okay, so I'll just do the d20 and add 6.
That's right. Yep.
Okay.
And he's gonna
all
do
right,
a D20,
cool.
and he's gonna add 8.
Wait,
all right,
is
here we
6
go.
your spell attack? Because you said you're doing it at a level 1. I'm making this overly
Yeah,
complicated.
6 is my spell attack bonus.
So it should be plus 7 actually, right? Because he's casting
Plus
at
8.
a level 1.
Plus 8.
Oh, it's
plus
double.
8
Okay.
because
Plus
I get the plus 2 on that. So okay, so 18.
Okay, so he got 27.
Oh,
All right, so we're gonna roll on the on Griggly's wild counter.
Jesus Christ.
Oh god.
Okay.
I'll let you do the I'll let you do the honor. Why don't you give a roll?
Okay, another d20, right?
Yep. And just give
All right,
me
here
the
we go.
number. There's no add or subtract.
18.
Oh, okay. So
Always good.
this doesn't help him.
Yeah. Ugh.
So the spell is cast with double effectiveness, duration,
shit.
and damage. And if it requires targets to save, they have disadvantage on the save, or choose one creature to receive the lucky feat for the next 24 hours. So,
Guys, I don't know how, but I sort of feel like my spear is double gone.
yeah, it's double gone. So it's double gone. Well, you haven't had good luck with
like
this, John.
more gone than it would have
Ugh.
been under normal circumstances.
Yeah.
Just can't cast it for another round.
Oh man. All right. And so the other guy is he's gonna come out, and he calls out, he says, "Your mother was a terrible woman, and I challenge you to a duel, old man." And you need to pass a DC 12 charisma saving throw. Abel.
Who, me?
Abel, yeah.
I don't know who he means, old man. Sorry, you said charisma?
Yeah.
That is one of my expertises, but that's a 6.
Okay. So for the next turn until the end of your next turn, you have disadvantage on ability checks, attack rolls, and saving throws.
Oh, that was some vicious mockery.
Oh, it's until his next turn.
Yeah.
This is actually called the taunt. It is an NPC bard ability called taunt. Okay. All right. So Rella closes in on the giant boar, and she is going to attack him with her lovely short sword. All right. So she got a 25.
Yes.
And she is going to get... Oh, she's going to kill this boar. So she
I loosen that jar lid. I loosen that jar lid, Rella.
Thank you, Abel. I do love a good easy to open jar. All right, and finally we got the small boars, and they are running in. We're going to do 50-50 here. 4 of them are going to go after Abel, and 4 of them are going to go after Rella. Are you ready, Abel? First 4 are you.
Okay, here we go.
Okay. We got 9. That's a miss,
Die on
right?
the floor.
We got, yeah, that's right. We got an 11.
Miss.
We got 15.
Miss.
And we got 21.
That's a hit.
Okay. All right. So you are going to take 5 damage, and I need you to roll a DC 11 strength saving throw.
With disadvantage.
With disadvantage, that's correct, because your abilities are disadvantaged.
That is a 5. Well, a natural 1.
A natural 1. Okay, you are prone.
Prone
So
to
you
what?
are knocked down on the ground. You are on the ground. You are on your ass. you are down. Okay, and
Oh, this
Rella.
stupid little boar. Wait a second. We didn't have any boring. He didn't make any boring comments.
Oh, sorry. I'll do them here in a
Okay.
second. Rella's gonna be hit by the first one. She will be hit by the second one. Let me go ahead and do the DC 11 strength saving throw just in case she's down. Because if she's down, they're gonna get they will get advantage on her.
Get advantage. Mm.
Okay. Oh no, it's a miss. She has a 17 armor class, but the second one is gonna hit. And she is going to get a 2 on that saving throw. So she is on the ground. Oh boy, Rella may not make it. Oh goodness. Okay, and she took. What did I say? She took. Did I say?
I don't think.
No.
I didn't roll. I didn't roll
You
it.
didn't say.
Okay. She's gonna take 2 damage. All right, that's not so bad. All right. All right, and the next one is going to get advantage with a 21. That's gonna hit. She's gonna take 5 more damage. Oh, all right. It's not looking good, fellas. The next one misses, and the last one.
Wait, isn't that 4? I thought that was already
That is
4.
Oh,
That was
4.
4.
Oh, excellent. Good. That's good. Okay. Whew. All right, and we're back to the top. Jonas,
Holy shit.
you now have a giant, like just a huge number. 8 of these little boars are surrounding, on their asses, Abel and Rella Splittoe. They are behind you 30 feet. You are about 20 feet away from the wagon.
Okay. Can I ask how many hit points that the giant boar had? It was like 20 something?
No.
No, it was more than that.
Way more than that. Giant boar.
Do I feel like the little boars are somewhat similar?
It was like
No,
he was
they're
like
smaller.
40, but they're smaller. Yeah.
They're smaller. They're much smaller.
So
I honestly think we might be better served. Is the door to the war wagon still open?
It is.
We may be better served by you getting up and disrupting those guys.
okay, all right. So
Unless
You
you've
think
got
you'll-
some AoE that can take these things out, but I don't think you've got anything that can get them and not us.
I was gonna try to sleep the boars.
Oh, you prepared
Um,
sleep.
But I prepared it this time. Damn it, animals! I prepared it. So if I could take out,
Yeah.
if I could take out 3 or 4 of the
I mean,
boars,
yeah, that's-
then you
That's
guys would be
worth
all right.
doing.
Yeah. So I hold my hand out and start muttering, and I cast sleep.
All right.
At because I could cast it at level 2. I'll cast it at level 2.
Okay.
Hold on a second. Let me get my d8s here. Okay.
Just roll 7d8.
Yeah, here we go.
Chunky.
Wow, that's a lot of dice.
God damn it! But they're all shitty ass rolls. I cannot believe what. What am I counting here?
That's a lot of ones.
Fucking worse,
That's a
man.
lot of ones.
21.
All right.
Yes.
So this is really sad. I just want to say, this was a great move on your part, but you're only going to get one of these guys down.
Fucking.
I'm sorry. It's a lot.
Too many
It's a
ones.
lot of ones.
Too many
Okay.
ones.
21 is not a high roll for 7d8.
That is a super low roll for 78.
4 ones
Nope.
and 3
That's pretty terrible.
decent rolls.
That's pretty terrible.
Yeah. All right.
Sorry, I really tried.
That's all right. Filnir.
All right, I didn't dash, so I'm still a ways back.
You're about 60 feet away from the action here.
60 feet from the action, still further from the wagon, right? So
Yeah. Like 30 feet from the wagon.
I will close another 30 feet, and I will pick off shoot a Eldritch Blast at one of the boars that's on Rella.
Okay.
That is an 11.
Ooh. That's gonna miss. Oh no, it's gonna hit. It's gonna hit.
All right.
Armor class 11.
Sweet.
Armor class 11.
All right.
All right.
And I will roll my damage and add my charisma modifier this time, and I get a 6, including the +4.
He's almost dead.
And that is all.
Oh no, he's not. You got a 6, including the plus. You didn't get 6 plus.
Not
4.
6 plus 4. I got 2 plus 4,
Okay.
making a total
All
of
right.
6.
All right. Okay.
I think these guys have 11 hit points.
I think you are right. You're doing the math.
He thought a
You
6
are
point
doing the math.
plus 4 almost killed it. 21
Yeah.
only got one of them,
Right.
but it was
Yeah.
close to getting 2 of them. Yeah.
That was close.
All right.
All right, Abel, it is you.
Son of a bitch.
All right. So getting up is just movement, right? Like if I'm
Yeah,
going to
half
stay
of your movement. 15 feet.
So I'm not going to move though. So I'm just going to stand up, and then I'm going to stab the closest boar in front of me.
Okay. Do it.
That's what this spear was made for, you son of a bitch. That is a 17.
All right.
Oh wait,
That's a
no,
hit.
I still have disadvantage.
Oh
Wait,
yeah,
didn't-
till the end of his turn.
Didn't he have? This is your second turn with that.
Oh
Oh
shit.
boy.
No, the first one was the saving throw to
Oh, okay.
avoid being
Yep.
knocked down.
That's
Yep.
So yeah, no, that's a 7. I'm gonna.
You call yourself a killer?
oh no.
You piece of shit!
It was a
That is a
natural
natural one. That is a natural one. All right. What was
Wait,
it?
do I-
DC 14, right?
I get a DC 14 charisma save
Yep.
with disadvantage.
With disadvantage. Oh boy.
Damn.
Oh boy.
That's a 10.
Oof.
Okay.
I make it
so
right. Isn't it a DC 10? Oh no, you said.
No.
Did you say DC 14?
DC 14.
son
DC
of a
14. This is
bitch.
this is a top-notch sword here. So let me roll as we get 2d4.
It's
Let's
2d4
see.
now.
It's always been 2d4 from the very beginning. 5 damage, and you have disadvantage in your next attack.
Okay, wait a second. So here's the thing. I was not going to use War Priest because I was like, well, why burn it on a disadvantage attack? But if I burn it now on one I already have disadvantage on, the double disadvantage does
Still
not.
disadvantage.
Yeah.
It's still just plain old disadvantage.
So I'm
Yep.
going to go ahead and burn that now, and I'm going to do another attack on the boar in front of me.
Okay.
And that is a 10.
That's a miss.
All right.
AC 11, 11 hit points.
Yep.
Figured it out.
Yep. You got it.
All right.
All
That's it for me.
Okay. So one of these bards, one of these signal callers, comes out, and I gotta say, like, you can tell when he walks out, he's not impressed with what you guys are pulling off over here, and he is going to center sleep on Jonas and try to get this thing to pop off. So he is casting. You recognize it immediately. He's casting sleep, Jonas.
I got to counter that.
Okay.
Do you? Okay.
As a cantrip, I'll counter as a cantrip.
Okay.
Just setting yourself up to fail.
I gotta get like 3 of these to work before I can get my better expedition.
All right.
All right,
All right.
he's casting sleep on
All
me.
right.
Counter that.
All right. Let's do it. We're gonna roll our thing here again. So we're gonna get D20. He's doing this as a second level spell, so he's gonna add 6 to this. Oh. All right. So
Fuck.
he gets 21. What'd you get?
I think I got 10 total for mine.
Okay. So man, that sucks. Why don't you roll a D20 to? Why don't you roll a D20 to see if you see what happens here?
17.
If it's double
The spell is-
effectiveness, we're really screwed.
No, the spell is cast without interruption, or a small gem worth 500 gold pieces appears in someone's hand of your choosing. So he's gonna just go ahead and he's casting sleep. Okay, so
He's just gonna cast sleep on me. All right.
so
Whew.
he has to.
Lucky
You're
again.
gonna do. He's also getting his 7. That's a lot of adding. 29 hit points.
29. I am unconscious.
Oh
I
dear.
didn't think he was gonna get you.
Oh dear.
Yeah. He got me by 1. I have 28 hit points, and he got 29. I'm just like, shh.
Okay. And Abel, you're standing up now, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, where's Rellis? We didn't miss Rellis' turn, right?
We did not miss Rella's turn. This guy rolls a 6. You see an arrow shoot right past your face.
Well, not right past, in the
Well,
general vicinity.
In the general direction, in your general faciness.
In my general
all right.
faciness.
Rella pops up and slices at at the boar that Filnir has already attacked, and she 9 misses. Okay. And the boars attack. Oh my god, there's a lot of boars.
4
Okay.
for me, 4 for Rella again.
Yeah. 3 for you.
Well,
Oh,
didn't I knock one
Yeah,
out?
3
Oh, and one's
3 for
asleep.
you.
So 3
Yeah.
for me and
All right.
4 for Rella. Okay.
6. Does that
Miss.
hit? 19. Does that hit?
That's a hit.
Okay.
I didn't hear him say anything boring.
Hey, I'm gonna hit you, or not. How's that? Is that boring? You take 6 damage. 6 damage. All right.
And do I have to? Am I still standing, or is that just when they charged in?
They just charged in.
Okay.
Okay. So we got these 2 more hits from this one is on Rella. That's a 20. That's going to hit. That's a 1. That's going to be a miss. And Paraso says, "You do not call yourself a boy. You are a boy. You cannot hit anything." And here we go. A saving throw. Oh, and it's a fail. That's a 1, not a natural 1.
Are you saying those boars aren't very charismatic?
No. And he's going to take 6 damage. Oof. All right. And the next one attacks Rella. Oh,
no.
this is going to crit, guys. It's a natural 20.
Oh no!
And it's going to be... Ooh. That's 9 damage. Fellas, Rella is down.
Oh god!
Rella is
Rella.
down. Okay.
How many was
and-
that? It for boars though.
This is 1, 2, 3. That's it for boars. That's it for boars. All right, back to Jonas.
I'm out.
He's asleep.
He's
All right.
sleeping. Is there a
Jonas is
roll he
out.
can do to wake up?
Nope. He has to be.
I think one of you guys need to come and wake
He
me
has
up.
to be shaken awake with an action. Or he can take damage. Filnir, it's you.
All right. Now I was still 30 feet back. How far are these bards that are outside of the wagon?
The one that is outside the wagon is 40 feet away from you.
So I can't close the distance. So I will. I'll run toward. How far is Jonas from me?
He's about 20 feet away from you.
20
20,
feet.
30 feet.
Shit, but it
Get
take
to
my
him.
action.
Can you blast me and a boar at the same time?
He only has one beam.
Well, I mean, I could shatter, but that would not be helpful. What's the range on that? Actually, it might just shatter the. But we don't know if what's her Sil is inside the wagon, right? We can only assume that she is. Oh shit! I think Filnir would be incensed at the boars that are killing Rella. But knowing that these guys were behind it. All right, I'm gonna take. I can see one of them. Is that right, or are both of them exposed?
You can see only one of them. Yeah.
Okay.
But you can, if you're gonna, are you thinking about shattering them? Because you will get the wagon, and presumably the other
Everything
bard
inside the
that's in
wagon.
there.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to do
Yeah.
that because Sil might be in there. So I will just I will run to where Jonas is, and I will blast the one. Is sleep? It's not concentration, right? So I'll just blast the one that
Sleep is not. No.
I'll blast the one that I can see.
Okay.
That is an 11. So I should have blasted the board that I blasted before, clearly.
So this one. No, here's the good news. The good news is that these guys were asleep and they are not wearing armor. So you are gonna hit
Nice.
this guy with your 11.
Wow.
Nice.
Okay.
Yep.
So I will do 12 damage.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Uh,
Now, he's not hurt that bad, but he's gonna have to do a concentration check. He got a 4. He got a
He's
4.
concentrating on the boars. So the boars run
The
away, right?
boars poof into non-existence.
Yes.
Sweet.
Excellent.
Sweet. That was the
Excellent.
right move.
So
Right
Yep.
choice.
And as a bonus
Yeah.
action, can I just run my foot into Jonas? Oh, trip. Oops. Wake up.
yeah, I'll allow it. I'll allow it. You sort of like kick into him.
Yeah.
Would you mind doing just like a D4 damage to him?
Uh,
Just give him a D4 damage to wake him up
all right.
with your kick.
4. Sorry.
All right.
I was a little
take it.
overzealous.
Jonas, you're now awake.
Just really
okay.
booted you right in the face.
Okay.
What just happened?
All right. And Abel, it's you, and there are no more boars.
Okay. As a bonus action, I'm going to throw a healing word at Rella, which is that D4 plus 3. That is a 4. She gets 4 hit points back.
Okay, she's back up. So Rella's back in the game, and that was only a bonus action, right?
Uh-huh. And then I'm gonna sprint for the wagon.
Okay.
So I make it 30 feet closer.
Yep. So you will get to just past Jonas and
Oh,
and
so
Filnir.
I'm gonna go ahead and then dash then, right?
Okay. All right.
No, I take it back. Oh, wait, no, I don't take it back because I can only cast cantrip, right? If I cast a spell
That's right.
with my
That's
bonus
right.
action.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and dash.
Okay. So you're gonna dash. You can get into like up on the wagon.
Okay, I get up on the wagon and look in
Okay,
through the door.
So you see that
Wait,
there
is the
a-
door? They still left the door open?
Doors open. Doors open. One guy is out of the wagon on the ground, so he's like within 10 feet of you. And when you get up there, you can see that there is another one in the wagon, and Sil Moonbrook is tied up, clearly beaten up, maybe worse, and the wagon is chock full of food and treasure.
All right, my 2 favorite things.
Okay. All right. Okay. And the bard on the inside who's in there, he looks up at you and he does the same thing. He says, "It's just you and me now. I will kill you." And he is doing the taunt that you got
Mm-hmm.
from the other guy. So it's a DC 12 charisma save.
That one is a 20.
Oof. Okay. So no effect. And the one who's outside, Jonas, that you are sort of that slept you.
Mhm.
He pops his fingers and he is invisible, and you hear him sort of like head around to the back of the war wagon to hide.
Okay. What's my distance on that?
Well, you don't. I mean, he's on the other side, probably 30 feet, but you have to. He's around behind. I mean, you heard him go around behind.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I heard him go around, so I could, if I run around to behind the wagon to follow
But
him.
it's Rella's turn first.
That's 30 feet.
It's Rella's turn first.
Okay.
though.
Sorry.
Sorry. So Rella gets up and she charges up the wagon with you, Abel, and so she is like right behind you. And we're back at the beginning. Jonas, now it is your turn.
Okay. I saw the guy go behind the wagon. What is the what are like the hit points of the wagon?
I don't know.
That we're
You wanna blow it
standing in.
Right. So
right.
the guy goes behind the wagon. I don't know where he is.
No, he's hidden. You don't see him. You don't see him.
But But if I run behind the wagon and cast Thunder Wave, that should catch him in a 15-foot. That should catch him in that 15-foot cube.
You'll have to tell me where you're gonna go, and this is what I'll do. I will have you roll to see if you get him. I'll give you a percentage.
But the behind the wagon is only but so big, Tom.
Well, that's where he went to hide.
He might have kept running, or who knows what invisible dudes do.
Yep.
Who knows what
your percentage might be very high. He didn't say what percentage it would be.
I won't tell you what it is right now, but
okay. So I'll run behind the wagon and I'll cast Thunder Wave.
And how close to the wagon are you going to be when you do this?
I'm going to
not catch the wagon in the thunder wave, I think is what he was about to say.
I mean, hopefully I don't destroy the whole wagon if I do that. I'm going to catch him if I'm closer. But all right, I'm going to run behind the wagon, and I'm going to be the thunder wave. I'm going to be 15 feet away from 15 and a half feet away from the wagon.
Okay.
And I'll cast I'll just point the cube right at the wagon, and cast it.
Okay.
And is there? You said you want me to roll a percentage.
So roll the damage.
Okay. That's 6.
Okay. Roll a d20, and anything over 5 is going to hit this guy.
Okay. Here we go. Come on. Yes, 12.
Okay. All right. So you're going to hit him. Let me...
Can I use my inspiration that you gave me for the damage?
What does inspiration allow you to do? I think so. Yes.
I thought it conferred advantage.
I can add like a D6.
Normally, it's you can use it for advantage on something, right?
Oh, is that what? So,
but I mean, you're the DM
with the bardic inspiration. I'm getting confused. Bardic inspiration. You use it the right way. It's regular inspiration, so it'll give you advantage on any one roll that you want to take a d20 on. So, saving throw.
Okay, so I don't. That won't help this time.
It won't help this time.
Okay, so I'll do the 6 damage.
Okay, and he is going to need to do first. What does he have to save? Constitution saving throw for. This will be first to see if he's thrown. So he got an 8. So he's going to be knocked back 10 feet, and you hear him slam against the wagon. So because he's slammed against the wagon, he's going to be rolling 2 concentration checks. So here's the first one.
All right.
DC 10, he got a 14, so he maintained his invisibility for the initial damage. And the second roll is a 3, and you now see him. When he hits the wagon, his invisibility is gone, and he doesn't look excellent. All
right, sweet.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm pretty pissed at this guy.
All right. So, Rella is going to. Wait, that was you, Jonas. All right, Filnir, it's you.
All right. So what do I see in front of me? Sorry.
So you are standing, and you see Abel and Rella both up on the wagon, and you have heard Jonas just like make this massive thunderclap that has clearly hurt the other guy. You can't see them, but they're just around the other side of the wagon from where you are. So you can make it over there and be in melee range with Jonas and the other caster.
Okay. And nobody's in the wagon?
And it's crowded up on the wagon. I would say it doesn't look like you would be able to do a whole lot if you ran up there with Abel and Rella.
I guess I will. Yeah, I'll chase Jonas around the side, and find one of our guys there. Right.
And he is sitting on the ground. He is on the ground, and he is not looking great. He's leaning up against the wagon.
Do we want to talk to him? I guess if I hold person, he can't even talk.
Rella says, "Kill him!"
All right, then I will use my rapier, and I will attack him. 12.
Yep, it's gonna hit.
Great. And 12 damage.
Oof.
God
Jesus.
damn.
I know. This is crazy. Okay. I mean, he's alive, but I mean, he's not looking great.
And that's my turn.
Okay. All right. Abel.
So I look at the guy in front of me who tried to taunt me, and I say, "Why did you betray the undercarriage of the future?"
And he says, "Felipe Madama can burn in hell."
You first, you son of a bitch. I'm going to attack him with my spear.
Okay, so this guy does have his chain shirt on, just so you know.
Okay, well, a 20 still hit him.
It's going to still hit him for sure. Yep.
And that is 6 piercing damage.
Okay.
All right, and then I'm going to War Priest again.
You sure are. Look at you. Look at you, big boy.
And that is going to be an 11, but I'm going to go ahead and use my guided strike
Oh my goodness.
to make it a 21.
Oh my
Wow.
goodness. That's a hit. That's a hit for sure.
All right, and damage. That is going to be another 5 damage.
Oh, jeez. Okay. All right.
Rella, get you some.
I will as soon as they get some of theirs. So all right, and out back with Filnir, the guy stands up, and he's like, "Well, it worked so well last time," and he is casting sleep at his
Jesus
highest level he
Christ.
possibly can. So he's casting sleep at the 3rd level. Jonas, you gonna do anything about this?
No, not this time.
Okay.
It's a trap.
All right, so let me roll this thing. All right, let me roll it. 20 plus 40, 22, 42. So
42?
42. Who has the lowest hit points?
Maximum or
He
current?
cast it on me and Filnir?
I mean, he's gonna catch both of you in this. But
I've got 24.
24. What do you have,
I have
Filnir?
22.
All right. Filnir is
So
down.
I will sleep.
Okay. Filnir is asleep.
A few more
and-
points and he would have got both of you.
That's true.
Yep.
Right?
And
4 more points.
and this guy calls out and he says, "Oh no, they're going to kill us. Run!" And you hear from inside the wagon, he says, Don't run. And the guy takes off running toward the woods.
Oh man.
Oh,
it's
he
an
thinks he can
opportunity
run.
attack.
He doesn't know who he's trying to run from.
But I'm
The
sleeping.
best
well, he doesn't get an opportunity
goddamn
to-
runner
yeah.
you ever seen.
So
Does Jonas get it?
so he takes off. I mean, we're 15 feet apart.
Yeah, you don't get an opportunity to attack
Oh,
yet.
I'm assuming Jonas lost his expeditious retreat when he got slept.
Oh yeah, it's a concentration spell. You're right.
Fuck.
You're right. Do you take it back? Do you take back the running thing?
He'll
All
find
right,
a way to run fast if I know Jonas Silverwing.
All right. So, and the guy who's in the wagon, oh Jesus, what to do with this guy? All right, I hate to do this. I hate to do this to you, Abel.
Oh, do you?
Um,
Do you hate to do it?
I do. So you and Rella he's casting charm person, and you and Rella are gonna both have to make a DC 12 saving throw, for a wisdom saving throw, or be charmed for 1 hour by the Horunae brother here.
All right.
All right.
I'm
I'm gonna roll Rella's first here. Oof, she got a 7.
all right. I am going to use my inspiration
Okay. All right.
on this saving throw,
Get you that
which
advantage.
gives me
Okay.
advantage. And I also have a +5 on wisdom saving throws, so this should be. That's a piece of cake. That second one was a 20.
Okay. Oh my God. All right. So you do see Rella sort of look around, and the Horunae brother says, "Oh dear friend, why are they attacking us?" And she's like, "I don't know. I just met this one. Stop attacking him," she says to you.
Oh shit!
And she steps in between you and the Horunae brother, and she says, "Please, friend, stop. He means you no harm. He's innocent." And that's her turn. Jonas.
All right, how far away is the guy that ran away?
He is 45 feet from you right now.
45 feet.
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna magic missile him.
Yeah, you are.
And so we talked about magic missile. I was gonna just roll 3d4 and just do the 1d4 rather. Just do the one roll and then just multiply that.
That's gonna work. That's gonna work
times.
for you in the future. That's gonna work for you in the future so much more than it works for you right now.
Yeah.
And you guys know why this matters to him, right?
Yeah, because it's like on the next roll he gets
Yeah, he gets later on he'll get an ability that's going to add his intelligence modifier to
level 10.
one roll, and magic missile is officially one roll.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That gets multiplied out 3 different missiles. So, all right, give us the roll.
All right, here we go.
Yes.
So that's 5, and that's so that's 15.
Oh, he did.
Oh.
He had
Auto
14 hit
hit.
points left.
Nice.
He had 14 hit points left. He is dead.
I did something right.
Oh
Nicely done.
man. Okay.
Thank
That's
you.
excellent.
Sometimes you just got to cast a spell that can't miss.
I know.
and I'm gonna and I'll tell you what, I will allow you to kick Filnir.
Okay,
Also,
cool.
if you want to, just roll a d4 for some damage.
Okay.
Your bonus. This will be your bonus kick action.
A little bonus kick.
Turnabout is fair play.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, that's 2. That's a 2.
All right.
All right, Filnir, you're awake.
Sweet.
And because you're awake, you get to act.
What?
You get to act. It's your turn. It's your turn now.
Sweet. Okay.
He woke you up. You only missed 1 turn.
Yeah.
No, you missed no
do I have to
turns.
go around? No turns. Do I have to go around to see what's happening to this to Rella and Abel? Are they?
Yeah,
or
you'd
are
have
they
to get up on the.
wagon?
You'd have to get up in the wagon. They're in the wagon. You hear them.
They're in the wagon. Okay.
Yeah, you can get up and see.
Yeah, I will get up and see. And then, do I have room to maneuver in there? Is it big enough?
So I'm going to say that because you have to use half your movement to stand up, and then with 15 more feet, you could get like onto the wagon and see what's happening, but you will not be able to maneuver inside the wagon.
Okay. Do we see Sil in there?
Yeah. So when you get up there, you see Sil. She's tied up, beaten, maybe worse. on the ground of the wagon, and you see like cowering back at the end the other bard, and you see Rella standing between Abel and the bard, and she is clearly trying to protect him.
And the charm lasts for a long time.
Mm-hmm. And there's no concentration on that either.
Yeah, there's no concentration. Yeah. All right. I'm going to cast Toll the Dead on him since I can't get over there.
Okay.
So.
And what does this look like? Is this like a you just say a few words? Like, what is it? What's the
let's see. Yeah, there's a verbal and a somatic component. So basically, I think I would just kind of hold my rapier, almost like in front of me, but point down.
Okay.
And just say the words, and kind of my eyes probably roll back briefly.
Okay. But she can tell you're doing something. She can tell you're doing something on him, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And then she would the bard is going to hear the sound of a bell fill the air around it for a moment, and he has to do a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Or take 1d12 necrotic damage.
Oh, geez. 1d12. My God. Okay. All right. I rolled a 5 for him. What's the DC?
Okay, so he
that's not
fails.
going to do it, right? Okay.
Right,
All
it's
right.
14, so he fails.
All right.
Only 3.
3. Okay. That's still something. And he calls out. He says, "Oh, dear friend, protect me. They're killing me." All right. Abel.
I was looking up, and now I can't remember. I don't think I did this on previous turns. I was going to be tricky, but my War Priest ability I can only use if I take the attack action.
Okay.
So I can't do something else and then use War Priest to take an attack.
Oh, I see. You can't make it as like a bonus attack kind of thing. It's actually...
Right. It's not like
okay.
a bonus action attack.
Okay.
It's an extra attack when you take the attack action.
Okay.
Which, as a bonus. Yeah.
Okay.
Throws a monkey wrench into what I was going to do, but I'm going to cast Command.
Okay. Ooh.
On Rella.
Oh, poor Rella. She's just having her mind just screwed with, isn't she?
I speak a one-word command to a creature you can see within range. Target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or follow the command on its next turn.
Okay.
So I'm going to say, hide!
Okay. All right.
And it's a DC 13.
Okay. She got a 19. So that what is that? So what does that mean? That means she doesn't have to. That's right.
I think
That's nothing.
Yeah.
Okay. And she looks at you and goes, "No." All right. What else you got? That's it.
That's it. That's my action.
Okay. And the bard stands up and he sort of looks around and he thinks just for a single solitary moment, and then he casts Shatter.
Ooh.
Inside this thing.
Ooh.
And
Jeez.
he is he's gonna roll. I'm gonna roll some damage for it, and
Did he
it's
get
gonna be a
himself
lot,
too?
fellas. What's that?
Did he
Yeah.
get himself too?
Yeah, he's gonna get himself. He is gonna try to shatter this thing to bust open the thing so he can run away. Okay. So, oh my god, I rolled really high. It's 3d8. A maximum would be 24. I got 23 damage. This is this is not what I thought it was going to be. This is kind of okay. I'm sorry.
You didn't think he was going to kill us all.
Okay.
Is that what you're saying?
I didn't think so. I mean, this is a time to pull out your inspiration, fellas, if you need it. So DC 12.
Con save.
DC
for-
12
saves.
con save.
DC 12. My con
right.
is not my strong suit.
Oh my
you
god,
wanna
this is
call
going
it
to
out
kill
in order?
Rella.
This is going to kill Rella.
This is going to kill Rella.
Kill her outright if she doesn't save.
If she doesn't save, I mean, let's see. Oh no, it won't. But it almost would have.
Maybe. All right. Well, who's going?
All right.
13.
Okay. All right.
I got
That's
a
good.
19. Yes.
Okay.
So I take 11.
And
Or it's half
Jonas is
damage,
not
right?
on there,
Yeah,
so
I'm-
he's good.
I'm
So
outside.
unfortunately, all right. Let me.
It's half damage on a save, right?
Yep.
Rella
11 damage.
saved. Okay. But Rella's
But she's
unconscious.
down again.
She's down.
Yeah.
Probably not a bad thing.
Yeah.
And I mean, actually, Jesus, this bard. I mean,
Did he
Okay.
just kill himself?
Did he kill himself?
no, he passed his own thing, so he's going to take half damage. But Sil,
Okay. Well, I'm also going to Hellish Rebuke.
Did we lose Moonbrook?
Well, we're going to see. We are going to see. Nope, she got a natural 20 on her save. All right. So this is what happens. This like wagon from the inside out, like a bomb goes off, Jonas, and it just like shears everywhere. There's metal and wood and treasure and gold is going everywhere. You see suddenly on the inside of it, you can see in there, and Rella has gone down, and both of your companions have taken a serious amount of damage in there, and you see a dying elf like tied up on the ground. She's still alive, but she's not doing great. I'm not going to roll death
Okay.
saves, but I can just say, like, if you don't get her up in 3 turns, then she will die outright.
I'm going to Hellish Rebuke the Bard.
Okay. Oof. Nice. Okay.
And I'm going
What-
to do this at it's a DC 14.
Okay.
What is it? DC 14 Dexterity save.
Okay.
Or he takes 3d10.
Okay. So I rolled a 23 for him.
So he'll take half of 21. 20, yeah, half of 21.
Wow. Okay.
So he'll take
Jeez.
10.
Jesus. He is almost dead, guys. Oh my god.
It's
If a
fucking
spell
burning.
is a bonus action cast, does that mean you can cast it twice if you do it on a bonus
No.
action and as your
No, you
regular
cannot.
action?
You cannot.
You can only cast it as a bonus
Yeah,
action.
only cast it as a bonus action. You talking about healing word?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got cure wounds too. I was just curious.
Yeah.
I could do cure wounds as an action and healing word as a bonus.
You could not, because if you cast a
Oh,
leveled
right, 'cause it's gotta
spell,
be a
yeah, it has to be
cantrip.
cantrip. You could
Yeah.
do spare the dying if you
Okay.
have that, something like that.
Okay. Well, we got time.
Rella's
I don't have
down.
to worry
Rella's
about it.
out. So Jonas, it's you. So you can see everything in there, Jonas. Now.
All right. All right. It explodes. Is he kind of standing there, or is he kind of getting up too?
He is up.
Our ears are bleeding.
Yeah,
our
it's
noses
it's
are
just
bleeding.
awful. It's like a bomb went off in there for sure.
I mean, this guy's got to go down. I saw Filner do the Hellish Rebuke, and I'm just going to do Magic Missile again.
All right. 2 is the magic number. If you roll a 2 or higher, he is dead.
All right, come on now. There's no way. There's
If
no
you-
way that I. There's no
if
way.
you
'cause
roll a
I've got-
1, if you roll a 1, he will.
then he
be
still
living.
dies. He still dies.
Well, Magic Missile, there's 3 bolts.
It's 3 bolts.
No.
No, but what he's
I'm
saying,
saying-
is he's got
Yeah.
6 hit
Yeah.
points. He's got 7
Oh,
hit
I'm
points.
saying he has 7 hit points. You have to roll a higher than a.
Listen, you've got a 75% chance of making this work.
All right,
yeah, so
we're
no
gonna-
big deal.
No big deal.
no
Yeah.
big deal.
It's
All right,
just
here we go.
it will be a little embarrassing if you roll a 1, but what are you gonna do?
Here we go. This is the worst day of my life here. Okay, come on, dice. Let's do this.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Just tell me what happens, Jonas.
Those first two don't quite get the job done.
So I see the whole thing explode, and I see him stand up and get ready to go, and I just say, no, not today. And I launch, and I one of them hits him in the back of the head. He turns around, and two of them go in each eye.
Oof. That's nasty.
And then
That's
he
nasty. Okay. Wow. So he's dead. You guys, you have just... That first of all, it took longer than I thought. Second of all, that was really close.
God.
That was
have 4 hit
I was a
points.
save. I was a save away from death. That shatter could have killed me.
That was
Absolutely.
rough. And you kept sleeping
Yeah.
us too. It's like, oh my God, this bard.
I know.
Oh, by the way, so I'm gonna blow 2 spell slots here and cast Cure Wounds on Rella and on.
Okay.
Now, is she still charmed?
No.
No.
As soon as he
Next
hurts
hour?
her, the charm goes away.
Yeah, the source is
Okay.
done. The source is done. Yeah. Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna give them both a Cure Wounds.
Okay.
And 8 on the first one,
Nice.
and 11 for Sil.
Okay. So so Sil is stabilized. She is not awake. She's still unconscious, but that was good. You saved her life. And Rella is coming to. And thus ends episode 12 of the Dungeon Dads podcast. We will deal
We're in a bad
we'll
way.
deal with the aftermath of this. And I want to say also, there's some loud shit going on here. So we had Thunder Wave, Shatter. We had boars charging. I'm not going to promise you that there's anybody else that's going to be coming, but if there was anybody around, they know that you're
How many
there.
spell slots you got left?
I
how
got a
many-
few, not many.
That's good.
Aren't you
got
glad
one.
you did that unseen servant as a ritual?
I know exactly.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Whew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one hurt.
That shatter. That was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like suicide bomber.
Yeah.
Basically.
And just
You
great.
you really didn't think you were gonna roll that.
That was when I rolled it. I was like, this just can't be. And I looked up and I realized, like, I mean, Rella could have died outright.
all 4 of us would have been down for sure
Yeah, it just would have been Jonas.
if we hadn't saved.
It would have been just Jonas.
Well, it's just
And you
such
don't have any way to bring us up. I mean, you got a healing potion, right? But I mean,
yeah, but that's about it. I got to choose to get.
I guess you could have gotten me back up.
Yeah, and then you could have
I
done the
could've-
cure wounds or whatever healing word.
I mean,
still.
we would have had a situation where we were sitting here waiting for people to make their death saves.
You
While
can stay- can't you do-
John tries to finish off
Yeah, yeah,
Roll.
the guy so he can go use the healing potion.
yeah.
It
It
was,
would have been a one-on-one.
it was such a great image too, just like the huge explosion with the,
Oh,
especially
The
from
war
from,
wagon and tatters.
yeah, just like
Oh, yeah.
boom.
oh man, I know what you want to hear from me, but you can't hear it yet.
But we
You
worked
son
so
of a
hard.
bitch.
No, yeah. Listen, I promise you'll get there very soon. But I told you, like, 5th level is for local folk heroes, and
We've got to come back and get our acclaim.
you're gonna have to go back and get your acclaim. you're gonna have to get your acclaim.
As the slayers of the horny brothers.
That's right. That's right. And you have a honest to God, a really big decision to make here, of where and to whom you're going to be bringing Sil.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
I
going to
think-
bring us more
I think-
trouble.
Yeah, I figured that was coming.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a big moment for you guys. Because on the one
Well,
hand,
we could also ask her. Like,
sure, yeah,
I
no,
mean,
of course. I hope
women can have agency in this world.
I hope-
I would assume.
I hope that you do. I hope that you do talk to her, and see what she prefers. Though, to be fair, she was stolen out of the tower by Felipe Madamba. So she likely will not want to be brought to him, but who knows?
We shall
Well,
see.
all to be taken under advisement.
Oh man, you know what, Tom?
What?
We forgot something that would have made this much easier.
What?
I can't be put to sleep. I'm a half elf.
Oh, no.
So Jonah should have been put to sleep.
I should have been put to sleep.
Yeah.
It's all good though. It worked
Oh
out.
well. Oh, sorry about that.
No,
well,
it's okay.
yeah,
I didn't think about it
you know.
until the charming thing, and I was like, "Wait,
Yeah,
I'm
you
half
can't
elf,
be-
it's I was like,
cannot be
and
put
I
to
can't.
sleep.
I can't be magically.
Oh, and
put to
Rella
sleep.
can't be charmed either, then, because she's a half elf also.
Well, she has advantage on saving throws against being charmed. She
Right.
can be charmed. It just
But she already had advantage because it was in combat. So she failed even
Right.
with advantage
Right.
on that stuff.
Right.
So
So
okay,
it's
that
fine.
makes sense.
Okay.
But you know what else I
All
fucked up
good.
on was on the altar self. Is that you were saying, you even said it, like you can't change size. And what I heard was that you can't change height, like in my mind. And you totally can change height, but you can't move from like medium size to small size, which you were completely right on. So-
okay.
So like I messed that up, but it won't
So
come
those
up
last
again.
3 episodes were.
But he was
just gonna retcon those.
small. I mean, he's a short person. He's only 5'3". So
I'm
if he
small. I could have been a very tall.
if you
halfling.
move to like
Yeah,
4'8",
right.
then he
Sure,
still
sure.
looks like a halfling.
But ultimately,
Even though he's crossing the size.
that's right. He's trying to buy size barrier.
He's really only dropping like 5 inches.
Although
Yeah.
I will say, I really, the thing that I messed up on, this is the biggest thing that I messed up on so far, was when you drank that potion, you should have just turned into Despo Good Shower. Like you should have just turned into Despo Good Shower. That was the biggest
Oh, yeah,
mistake
'cause it's her
narratively of
potion.
myself. It's her potion. It's made
Right.
for her, and you'd have to do that voice, and you'd have to be her, and like that would have been amazing.
That
And-
that
Would've
would have
been
been
awesome.
awesome.
And I
yeah, that was a
just-
missed opportunity.
I just missed it, and I listened to episode 10. I was like, wait, what? No, Tom, no, do the other thing. And Sam, you even like gave me the opportunity. He was like, wait, what is he? Because all you thought was he was going to change sex, I think.
Yeah.
And I didn't want that to be the thing, because I actually wanted him to turn into Edgar. Like in my mind, he was going to turn into Edgar.
Mhm.
And yeah,
Oh, that would have been interesting.
yeah.
that would have been good.
And Tim instead, he was like, no, I wasn't thinking about him. I was like, oh, you son of a bitch. And then I lost everything. I lost my mind after that.
We try to keep you on your toes, Tom.
I know. There you go. Anyway, I guess this is all still in the episode, isn't it?
It's all still in the
yeah.
episode.
Everybody. Oh my goodness. Come on back next week to find out like what they do with the stolen I don't want to give anything away about what she is.
What treasure do we find?
Mhm.
Oh my
Who
God.
comes to see what the
Yeah.
booms were?
So
Do we survive?
Who
and make
tells
it
our
back
story to the
Lakeshire?
local folk to make us
Oh
hear?
man, that's true. You have so
Can we be awarded level 5 posthumously? Find out next time on Dungeon Dads.
all right. That's it. Good job. I love it. See you guys next week.
Oh, that was
Later on, everybody.
bye.
Thanks again for listening and for staying safe, everybody. This is your DM, Tom Blaylock, and you've just finished listening to the third straight weekly release of the Dungeon Dads' first campaign, Every War Must End. All the dads in the show are quarantined. I'm in New York, John is in Charlotte, Tim is in LA, and Sam is in Austin. We're doing our best to keep top-notch real play coming at you week after week. Thank you to everyone who has reviewed and rated us so far. That and the social media engagement really keep us going. We recently launched on Podchaser and have already seen several fantastic reviews over there. Thank you, Lawland, Harry Krishna, Justin P., and Sacks of Wine. You guys keep us going. We also want to thank the folks over at Roll20 who have recently selected our podcast to be featured on their Roll20 Spotlight. We've been playing our games using their tech for a few years now, and it has allowed a bunch of old friends living around the world to stay in each other's lives while telling stories and building worlds together. I hope all of you give it a try as well, especially if you're finding yourself in a place where not all of your best friends live just down the street. Stay safe, stay together, and keep on rolling.
Chubada